Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry, Met fan from the Bronx. On today, October 15th, 2022. Hope everybody is healing and we're just trying to push past what we saw in game 3. Okay? Sorry for even bringing it up, talking about it, but yeah, I'm still getting some lashes out, still got your Yankee fans blowing up my phone, sending me pictures. Braves fans who I can't wait to get if they lose to the Phillies. Just prepare yourself. Okay. All right. Some of the things I just want to discuss is basically since we're going to be heading into the off season, and there's always the rumblings and rumors of who we want to get, who we should get, and so on. Now, of course, there was the possibility of as Steve Cohen was talking about, he wants to make a bid at Aaron Judge. Hey, if he gets to go after Aaron Judge, hey, let him go after Aaron Judge if he can get him. If he can't, well, we still got some decent pieces here to work with. And I mean, look, we got 101 wins, and you know, we just got to do things a little bit better. That's all. All right, but I wanted to go over some of the free agents we got, and I'm gonna name them out, and I'm just gonna give my opinion if to say if we should or we shouldn't re-sign them. All right, I'm gonna start off. We got 8 of them, 8 names that we should, that are gonna be, big, free agents. All right. Okay, May, Trevor May. Nah, I mean, unfortunately, he never went and reached the height that he did in Minnesota. Uh, Came in, he got hurt, so what else can we do? We just got, look, I mean, unless he's just the last resort and we could get him on the cheap, then I guess we'll do that. But he's not going to be somebody I think the Mets are going to try to push hard for, right? Ottavino, okay? Ottavino, to me, proved himself. He proved himself worthy. He started off slow, but he showed his toughness towards the end, and we could count on him to come in when we needed him, and he did very well. I wouldn't mind the Mets giving him a little deal. Let's see, what they can or what he wants or what they can offer. I think he's somebody we should keep. Seth Lugo, grown up Met. Let's keep Seth Lugo. I don't have a problem with Seth Lugo in the bullpen. When he's healthy, he's on point, and he's just great in that bullpen. And I wouldn't want to lose Seth Lugo. I think he should stay. Okay, Taiwan Walker. Okay, I actually like Taiwan Walker. I thought he was one of our main starting pitchers. I mean, look, we got to look at the fact that we got most of our wins due to the majority of the pitching staff we had without Scherzer and without DeGrom. Okay, he was part of that mix of the pitchers that were pushing through. So I think he deserves a deal. Give him, look, there's when it comes to other pitchers out there. I mean, he's somebody that already knows the system, and he shows his worth. I don't see why a deal can't be made for Taiwan Walker. Chris Bassett, again, uh, unfortunately, he had those 2 bad games at the wrong time. But he had the most wins in the staff. He persevered through the season. I don't see a problem with Bassett. Why not? I mean, unless he's going to take his 15 wins and try to push it out to free agency to try to get a better deal somewhere else, which I could see him doing, considering what happened. But then you could look at the fact that he had those last 2 games and he didn't come through. So, I guess it all depends on dollars and cents, and to see where the Mets are at with him. Brandon Nimmo, homegrown, proved his worth. Um, I don't want to see him go. He finally became the player we envisioned. Uh, we gotta keep him out of center field. Keep Brandon out here. I love Brandon Nimmo, and it's good to see our homegrown talent get up there and become the players that we envision them to be. Edwin Diaz, relief pitcher of the year. All right. It's amazing that when we first got him, we were already trying to kick him out the door. and he became one of the greatest relief pitchers we've had. And I can't say that uh, we could. I think we could put him up there as one of the best relief pitchers we've had. I mean, considering some of the ones we've had in the past, uh, Edwin Diaz is gonna demand. I think he's gonna demand some nice money. Considering what he did, and he proved his worth. Again, it's gonna come down to dollars and cents. Steve Cohen, I'm sure, is gonna pay. Edwin Diaz already made it clear he wants to stay in New York Met. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Let's keep Edwin Diaz. Now, last but not least, the one that's gonna be the biggest highlight of them all is gonna be Jacob DeGrom. Um, Jacob DeGrom, look, I don't know. I don't know. Love him. Love what he did for us in the past, but there's too many little negatives in there too, as far as him staying healthy. I don't know if it's worth over $40 million a year. If I'm going to pay somebody over $40 million a year, I'd rather give it to an everyday player. For that, give it to Judge. I would rather use the money that I would spend on DeGrom maybe for two pitchers. Then right there, you can keep Bassett and Taijuan Walker then, and maybe look for another decent starter out there. And plus, I mean, look, I don't know what DeGrom is feeling, but I'm not sure if he wants to stay here anyway. You could just see it. Look, Edwin Diaz, after what he went through here with us, that we were ready to kick him out the door, he made it clear he wants to stay. He enjoyed his time here. He made a big impact. We embraced him, and he said it. I want to stay. Okay? You're not getting that out of the ground. No matter how many sideways questions you try to give him, he's always going to try to give the right answers. But the minute he didn't take the option, you knew right there. Look, he's going to test the free agent market. There's rumors about the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Dodgers that I think they're big on wanting to check him out and pay him his money. If he wants to go, then you know what? Look, thanks, Jake. Appreciate everything, but when it comes to everything else, I'm not really too sure about that. I really ain't. But I could be wrong. Steve Cohen might just open up the bank and say, "Here, take what you want," and we got him. But again, the risk. Yeah, I don't know. But you guys tell me what you think. All right. Tell me in the comments. I mean, look, out of most of those, like I said, May, no. Ottavino, I would resign. Lugo, definitely. Walker, I like. I don't see a problem with Walker. Bassett, Nemo, most definitely. Diaz, most definitely. DeGrom, I don't know. Not my money, but I don't know. All right, you guys tell me what you think. Leave it in the comments. Tell me what's going on. Send me a message. And we'll go from there, guys. Look, unfortunately, we're not gonna have Met baseball for a while, but I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of rumblings, news, and notes and stuff popping up in there right now. The playoffs are going on. The one team I would like to root for is the Mariners, but they're down 0-2 against Houston. We'll see. But we got some weird thing going on over here where the Phillies are probably gonna go and beat the Braves, and San Diego beat the Dodgers. I mean, that would be amazing into that retrospect that those two teams will go to the National League Championship Series while the teams who all won over 100 games got eliminated. That would be ridiculous. But that's baseball. Anything can happen. All right? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you go onto my Facebook page, the Sith Lords Merch. Make sure to follow me there. And also, like and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys are interested in Met merch, I have it there. Let me know what you like. Message me, and we'll discuss deals. Because I know times are tough, and but it's always good to have some cool merch. All right. This is Barry, Met fan from the Bronx. Let's go Mets 2023.